Check it out. Let's begin this in Genesis, the first verse. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. The earth was without form, void, and darkness, but this wasn't a problem. Cause the Spirit of God moved upon the waters. God saw it was good when he said, let there be light. In verse 4 and 5, he separated the day from the night. This was completion of the first day. He divided the skies and the waters on the second day. In verse 6, 7, and 8, the formation of the earth and seas, herb, grass, and trees took place on day 3. Then he placed in the sky the stars, the moon, and the sun. Saw it was good, and day 4 was done. But it's deeper. He brought forth creatures, and he gave them life. He even put the birds in the sky in the day 5. On day 6, he made man in his image, even women to replenish, multiply, and have children. In Genesis. In the beginning. In the beginning of time, I came through and had to put it in a rhyme. Now when God was finished creating the heavens and the earth, he blessed the turf on the 7th day to rest from his work. If you didn't know, we made from dirt. And man became a living soul when God blew breath of life in his nose. He made a garden with trees pleasant to the sight. The tree of knowledge and good and evil and the tree of life. He told Adam that he can eat whatever he liked, but not off the tree of knowledge, cause if he did, he surely died. Then he let Adam name all the living creatures, but Adam couldn't find one that shared the same features. So God caused him to fall into a deep sleep, took one of Adam's ribs, and from there, that's how we made Eve. To all my brothers, we gotta give our women more respect, cause they bone of our bones and flesh of our flesh. It seems strange how this world was changed, cause they both were naked, it wasn't a shame. Only in Genesis. In the beginning. Only in Genesis. In the beginning of time, I came through and had to put it in a rhyme. Alright, now go down to chapter 3. Yeah, chapter 3, verse 1. We're going to start right there. Now the serpent was more subtle. You got it? Okay, let's start. Now the serpent was more subtle than anything that God made. But don't believe me, check out the games he played. He deceived Eve to take a bite off the tree that they weren't supposed to eat, cause they would D-I-E. But she did, not even knowing that once she took that bite, then her eyes would be open. And Adam did the same, putting his trust in Eve. Then they knew that they was naked and covered themselves with leaves. Then they heard the voice of God and hid so he wouldn't see him. Then Eve told the Lord how the serpent had deceived him. So he cursed the serpent, cursed Adam, cursed Eve, made him leave, clothed him first, removed him from the garden, placed him on the earth, took the flaming sword and blocked off the tree of life. And ever since them days we've been living to die. This just 3 verses to try to help y'all understand the history of God's creation and the falling of man. In Genesis. In the beginning. Only in Genesis. In the beginning of time, I came through and had to put it in a rhyme.